Hey, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Everything in my video was found on a public domain, and the full description's down below. Lots of love and many blessings your way. You guys, I have got to share with you what was told to me earlier today. Okay, there's a few things we need to talk about, and I'm going to try to do my best to talk as fast as I can. Remember the mess that she started with Jen Meyers? She wore this girl's jewelry all the time. This woman would literally send her boatloads of jewels in exchange for Meghan wearing them every chance she had, modeling them off so people would find interest, and of course, it would help Jen's business. The kickback was Meghan was receiving all of this jewelry, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth. Turns out Jen Meyers not the only one she used and abused. Meghan's been wheeling and dealing, having these top dog designers send her stuff to wear. In fact, it was told to me that a good 85% of her wardrobe has been given to her for free. And of course the deal is, you have to wear it. It has to get noticed. There's a couple of problems coming out of this right now. The rest of the royal family really didn't know what Meghan was up to. Do you guys remember it wasn't long after the marriage to Harry that Charles had to up the clothing allowance because Meghan had burned through it so fast? Allegedly. The rest of the family had no clue that 85% of the clothes that she was wearing was every bit of a wheel and deal, a hustle from these top dog designers. Free of charge. Evidently, she did not think that she was going to get busted. And it was accidentally discovered when their tax professionals were going through everything with a fine-tooth comb for the up-and-coming tax season that's fast approaching. Here's the question. Hey, Meghan, what did you do with all of the clothing money? Several months ago, I looked up Doria's net worth, and at that time, it said she was valued at $9 million. Evidently, I wasn't the only one that's seen it. It was all over the internet. Everybody was buzzing about it. I want you to know that has since been changed to $900,000. Even still, 2 years ago, she was broke, receiving help from Meghan. And the help's not stopped. Back in May of this year, she had a beautiful brand new car delivered to her as a gift from Meghan. Remember how right after the marriage, Meghan did the same thing to Jessica Maroney? I think it was valued at $121,000, and Jessica said, I'm kind of feeling a weird way about accepting it. At the end of the day, no worries. Of course she accepted it. Getting back to the clothing allowance. Now, according to a Royal Insider, when she was asked about this, the money, the clothing allowance, what's going on with these clothes being sent free of charge? As it was told to me, she played stupid as if she didn't know. She couldn't tell them anything. She thought it'd be okay. And instead of getting the big dog designers like Goat in trouble, she threw Jen Meyers under the bus. And that's when she had Buckingham Palace bring big threats to Jen Meyers. Remove all pictures of Meghan and your jewelry off your Instagram ASAP. What a good friend she is. Now, it's backfiring on her big time. Listen to this. For a very long time, Meghan has tried building a brand. And now that she's in the right position to do so, they say she's working double time. She's trying her hardest, with Harry's help, to turn this into a global empire. From socks, posters, pictures, postcards, pamphlets, magazines, to mental health therapy, she has registered and trademarked all of this with Harry's help. It bugs me so bad that all of these charity foundations, these organizations that they've registered recently, oh my gosh, talk about getting filthy rich, doing nothing. This has been a massive goal of hers, a dream of hers, for years. Here's just a handful. I couldn't post them all. Of everything that I have found from 2011 on up that she has made sure to register before someone else does. A former friend that she ghosted from the past has since stepped up and said, you know what? When we were younger, in our 20s, she made the comment that she wanted to be the next Oprah. She wanted to be a household name. Everybody in the world to know who she was. And since joining the family, it seems like all of this is most definitely coming to fruition. However, there's a new problem I don't think she expected. Jen Meyers is a big deal in Hollywood, and an even bigger deal in the fashion world. Your character, your reputation, how you conduct yourself in business is said to be everything in that line of work. You have to network. One negative mark could ruin everything for you. Everything. Now this Jen Meyer, this jewelry designer that she slung under the bus, backed up and ran over again. Everyone who's anyone, she knows. All the big names, Mariah, J-Lo, Reese, Jennifer Aniston, anyone, Oprah, everyone. And I don't think that Meghan anticipated this goof up. Not too long ago, we were talking about Reese Witherspoon. She received an invite to Meghan's wedding. She turned it down, made a comment, I don't know her to go to her wedding. No, I'm not going. Fast forward, and here's Meghan as the Duchess of Sussex. And all of a sudden, Reese Witherspoon has some light bulb moment and decides Meghan would make the best co-host for a daytime talk show idea that I have. And of course, as you can imagine, they say Meghan was over the moon, completely on board. And that has since all changed. Everybody is dropping them like flies. Disney, done. Reese Witherspoon backed out. Oprah, I'm not too sure. Being said, they don't find her trustworthy to work with her. They're not willing to take that risk. And she and Harry both brought it on themselves. Now, speaking of lies, distrust, shadiness, listen. How stupid do they think the public truly is? So we're all meant to believe they're in Vancouver having this fantastic holiday, hiking around, jogging around, talking to the people. No pictures, no leaks, no nothing. Somebody nosier than me calls around and finds out, hey, is it true Harry and Meghan are in the area? Board members, business owners, hotels, chalets, top-notch restaurants, they all say the same. We didn't know they were in our area. We sure haven't seen them. Then all of a sudden, we're reading articles such as this. Chef and co-owner Pierre Coffel, I hope I said it right, declined the request made by the Duke and Duchess for a reservation. And why, do you wonder? According to this article, his wife claims that he felt it would be a security issue. For real? These folks are surrounded by security. How would it be a security issue? It would be a money-making opportunity for their business. How many businesses do you think would really shoot down the opportunity to host Harry and Meghan, whether you like them or not? Wouldn't that bring in business, buku, buck? I find that story very hard to believe. Are they working double time to make us think they're in Vancouver? For the last time, let's mention this Christmas card real fast. Same scenario. That same friend that came out swinging towards the media claiming, hey, that's not a Photoshop picture. I know because I took it myself. Side note, they're all about their Instagram. They're all about building their brand. Why wasn't that card slapped up on their Instagram first? Now that person is coming out screaming, somebody photoshopped that picture, and I don't appreciate it. The stories are changing. It's ridiculous. Another something that's been added to their holiday hiatus. Now it's being leaked out that they had to take a break. They needed to determine whether or not they wanted to stay in the royal family. How do they keep up with all of these lies? So much more on the way. Hold tight. I'll see you soon and we'll talk fast. Y'all stay safe and be blessed.